So we talk about being a good digital parent, and we have 7 steps to help parents to get a handle on all of this new technology and the new apps. Absolutely number 1 is to talk with your kids regularly and often about the potential dangers and the risks, but also some of the rewards about being online. One of the tips is also to use parental controls. You definitely don't want your younger kids seeing pornographic material or hate-filled material. We love the new parental controls that Verizon's just put out, for instance, called Smart Family, that can actually block a lot of that stuff, but also help you to limit the amount of screen time that your kids use. And in fact, there's even a pause the internet button on it that can stop all of the devices in your house and bring everybody to dinner. And lastly, we talk about being a good digital role model yourself. Put your phones down, make sure that you have plenty of time without screens with your kids, and give your kids direct one-on-one attention, not always be on Facebook. So we talk about the 3 teachable moments. So the first time your kid gets a device, first time they get a phone, and also the first time they go onto social media, like Facebook. And each one of those times is a particularly good moment to say, look, before I give you this tablet, I want to talk to you about being safe, being respectful, and being polite online, and letting us know if there's anything that you see that makes you feel uncomfortable or that we should report together. Same with the phone, same with when they go onto social media. We also have a family safety contract that goes through the do's and don'ts. And make your children sit down and work with you on that and get their advice. What do you think should be in this contract? And what do you think should be the punishment if you go over the mark? And it's very interesting. Kids love to talk about technology. So engage them in that. But also as a parent, make sure that you have sanctions. If they overstep the mark, take the phone away for a day. Get their attention in that way. So one of our steps is friend and follow, but don't stalk. So in other words, when my daughter became 13, I said, I will be your first friend on Facebook. I said, I'm not going to stalk you, I'm not going to comment on everything that you post, but I do want to keep an eye on what's going on and the ways in which people are talking to you or interacting with you online. Also, look at their phones with them. Show me where you're going. Show me the kind of text messages that you give and receive. You're paying for the phone after all, so make sure that you have this ongoing dialogue. And if they start to be more quiet or they're moody, something's going on, you can sense a change is going on in your kids. Make sure that you have some way of finding out what's going on in their digital lives. It's a work in progress. I think that parents are having to catch up all of the time. And in fact, it can be quite a humbling experience for a parent to sit down with, say, their 10-year-old and say, can you explain Fortnite to me? Or what is this thing called Roblox? But go in there, get the kid to teach you what's going on, but then pivot and be a parent and say, okay, that's great, thanks, I understand that now. Now put that away, it's time to do the dishes, your homework, get to bed on time. By the way, one other pro tip, don't take your phone to bed. Don't use it as an alarm clock. Put it in a closet with all the rest of the family's digital devices and charge them overnight. So it's okay for you to be that parent that says no. My daughter said to me, everyone's on Facebook at age 11. And I said, well, you're not, so not everyone is. Make sure that you follow the rules. Facebook at 13. You can wait until 8, that's another new expression. Wait until 8th grade to get your kid a phone. And it doesn't have to be the latest smartphone. Use a feature phone so that you can talk to them or text to them. They don't necessarily have to have a supercomputer in their pocket.